Hello and welcome to Little Sue. So welcome to Country Creations Journal Page Swap Mass Make number 1. Quite excited to be doing this. So as you can see, I have been very busy. I'm going to start off with the envelope challenge. Not exactly an envelope challenge, but the envelope mass make. Now, I showed you this in the first video. I have this book. I don't even know where I got it or who it's from, but I've got that book and I've just been using that book to make all of these. So there's my list. I have my list and this is my list of who I've made. So the E means I have an envelope for them. Now, I haven't done Colette yet because I'm still trying to convince Ruth to give me her Harry Potter books for this. Because I know Colette wants Harry Potter. So I've got Angie's, I have Belinda's, I've got Debbie's, I've got Didi's, I've got Carolina's, I've got Tammy's, and I've got Wendy's. So I'm having a slight problem with Sarah and Nikki's, so they might not be getting envelopes with theirs, and that's the simple reason is they've asked for pastel colours and these are my inks. Now these are all very bright colours, none of them are pastel colours. So I don't know what I'm going to do about Nikki and Sarah. They might not have a book page envelope, but everybody else will. So right just now I'm going to do Janet's, and Janet is all about you. So that is my colours. So my favourite colours are blues, purples, and I'm going to take these ones as well. Oh. See, I've just recently got these archival inks. Was not amused that I had to pay, I think I had to pay £17 at the post office to get these because I didn't realise they came over from America. I've completely forgot what it is, what I had to pay. I had to pay something for it coming into this country. Never mind. I'm not going to think of it. I don't even know what it's called. But these are primarily my favourite colours out of the whole lot of them. I do like that aged mahogany, but I think that's more of a brown colour, so I'm not going to choose that one. So to start off with, I'm going to use my chipped sapphire. And I have put little, oh, that one doesn't have one. Oh, that one does. And that one does. Right, so Combat doesn't have a pad. Now, I'm just going to work off the page just now and bring it onto the page. And just build up the colour in sections. Now, all I've done to these book pages is I've glued 2 of them together because they weren't very strong papers. And I thought it would work better if I just glued 2 together and make it a wee bit stronger, because my plan is I'm going to put this through my sewing machine and stitch them together. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not entirely sure if I am going to stitch them or not stitch them. Next I'm going to go in with the Which one's this? Salty Ocean. Now, these are all the distress inks I've got. I know there's absolutely tons out there, and I don't have an awful lot of them. But you don't really need an awful lot of them. You just need a couple of the ones that you like. And obviously the base ones, which was the browns. What was it? It was the Antique Linen, Vintage Photo. I think Black Suit came in amongst those ones, but I can't remember that properly. And then picking two, I decided to go with two of the ones that I thought I might get the most use out of, which was the Fire Brick Red and the Chip Sapphire that I really liked. I'm gonna go Seedless Preserve first, and then do Cactus Flower next on top of it. So I'm wondering how everybody else has been getting on with their journals. Now, I think I'm quite late in starting mine. Because some of them, I was a wee bit panicky over doing this. It is, I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 13 of us all doing this. And I wasn't really sure whether, because this is a new thing to me. I've never ever made a junk journal before. So this is quite a scary experience, basically. And I didn't really know where to start. I have been watching quite a lot of videos from Artemis and Shabby Dabby Doodah, which is where the whole mass make came from. She does a lot of mass makes. And I thought that was really quite a good idea, actually. So this one is Forget Me Not, and it's an absolutely beautiful blue. Quite like this blue. So I'm just going in a couple of places with it. And what I think I'll do is I'll go back to Seedless Preserve and go back over it now. So I'm absolutely loving doing this part of it. This has to be my favourite part. And I like the fact it's just a case of building up the inks with these. I don't have to think too much about what I'm doing with it. And Chip Sapphire for one last. Oh wait, I've still got that one on the dauber. I've got two of these daubers, which I'm beginning to wish I had more of them. I'll make this bit up the top a wee bit darker. Yeah, I'm quite liking that. So I haven't read this book at all, so I honestly don't know if there's any swear words in it. So if anybody sees any swear words in any of the pages, I do apologise. I don't check for swear words because my theory is I'm covering everything up on it, technically. Oh, yeah, the back of it. So this is what I've done on the back as well. So I've completely done the front on this one, and then I've just done half of that because it gets folded up and then it'll probably get glued or something. So you're only going to see that wee top part of it anyway. So just quickly do the back of it. So I want this bit quite dark here. And then we'll go this blue. Quite like that blue. That's really nice. And sorry, I'm not talking so much. I don't try to concentrate and taking daubers off without actually covering all my fingers in ink at the minute. Then the last I'm going to do is that salty ocean, just in that wee bit of the corner there. And bring it up into quite like that effect actually. There we go. I think I quite like that actually, that's nice. So all I've done for all the other envelopes, because I get confused easily, is I have actually written everybody's names just down in that corner. So just using my pencil. This one is Janet's. I didn't need to put the S in, but never mind. And then I'll move this out the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and fold it think I've forgotten I've put that around the wrong way. Never mind. I think I wanted this as the front page and that is the inside page, but well, it's how it's turned out basically. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this in the same place. So it's about here. And this one, I've got about here. So I have left a little gap between the inside. I've left quite a big gap between the actual pocket itself and the envelope flap. But that's okay. Means that there's plenty of room to actually get the stuff in and out of it then. And you're not quite restricted. Oh, sorry, that's the front door. I'll just be back in a second. Okay, so that's me back. Parcel wasn't even for me, it's for my neighbours. It's always the way, isn't it? Oh, I've gone way off with that one. See, that's what I get when I try and talk and concentrate at the same time. I end up making a right mess. I'm like always one. There's always one I make a right mess on. Okay, that's not too bad now. So this is Janet's, and Janet is all about me. Well, all about you. So basically my favourite colours in that. Then we have, this is Debbie's. And Debbie was country, shabby chic country. And her colours were sage green, blue, pink. Oh, why have I put brown on Debbie's? Oh, I think that's mahogany actually. So that was the mahogany. We have Belinda, who is Alice. And obviously Alice is all blues. So I've used all the blues in this one. This one is Dee Dee's, and Dee Dee was all about travel. So I've used, I think this was mahogany again, and green. Because Dee Dee's cream, brown, blues, greens. This one is Carolina, and Carolina was vintage in vintage colours. So I thought these two worked quite well together. Then I've got Tammy's, and Tammy was sort of fairy garden. Now Tammy has asked for pastels, but she's also asked for garden colours. So I've used the leaf green in this, as well as cactus flower, to give it this pink and green colours. And I thought you'd definitely find those colours in a garden, especially a fairy garden. This one is Wendy's, and Wendy is vintage Tim Holtz with green, blues and browns. So that was Wendy's. Then we have, oh, this one's mine. Now mine's is shabby chic, florals, and my colours were pinks, purples and blues. So this is my envelope that I've done. I think I did my envelope first, which is why I've covered the whole lot. but I love the colours on this as well. And wait, I don't think I've got Belinda's. Benita's. Okay, so I did have 2 envelopes that I needed to do. I needed to do Janet's and Benita's, but I'll do Benita's off camera. These are the ones that I've got so far. So I've just done Janet, so I'll put an E for envelope that I've done. Now the last one that I've done is Angie's, and what I've done with Angie's is something a wee bit different from what I thought I was going to do with them. So this is Angie's envelope. I'm just going to move these out the way so that it'll focus a wee bit better on what I'm showing you. So Angie's colours were pinks. So I have used pink cactus, but I think I used the vermilion as well, or vermilion. No, I used firebrick. No, did I? I don't know what 2 colours I used, but I did use a reddish colour and a pink for Angie's. And this is the outside. Now Angie asked for butterflies and roses. So I have these stamps. And I stamped a couple of different stamps actually. So, oh, that's showing up a lot better actually on camera than it is in real life. So this butterfly here I stamped in a white ink, which is all the butterflies. Then I've got this rose stamp, and I individually stamped each part. So the flowers I stamped in the green, and then I stamped the rose part with this beautiful pink. Then I have the top of the envelope. Now these 2 red splotches are supposed to be tiny little roses, but they haven't turned out okay. And then I have stamped another butterfly border strip, which yet again hasn't actually stamped out properly. On the other side here, I've stamped some more of this butterfly image again. And then there's some butterflies coming up here, which you can just make out. I've also stamped roses with the little petals as well, and then some red roses and some pink roses in the corners here. So this is Angie's envelope. Now what I thought with the rest of the envelopes was I'd Mod Podge them, but I'm thinking that I might actually go through my stamps and see if I've got any stamps that I could use on them. So when I go to do the actual journal pages, I will show you the envelopes then and what I've actually done to them, because obviously I need to go and stitch them, which my sewing machine's set up over there, so I can't take you over to it basically, because my tripod is actually on my unit. So that is what I'm thinking, is finding some stamps that go with each person. Now some of them will probably be stamped images, other ones will probably be Mod Podged napkin images onto them, but I won't know that until I've gone through all my stuff and find what I have and what I don't have, if that makes sense to you. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this sort of process video of mine, my mass make. I have got all these ready and prepared now. And this is basically how I do it. There is hundreds and hundreds of people out there who do different techniques for making these book page envelopes. So thank you so much for watching, for sticking with me. And I will hopefully see you all again soon. Bye for now.